craft today. If you picked up your craft bag this week, you will find tons of goodies in there. But the most important thing you're going to find is your kite. These are Kono kites. So you will have a butterfly kite, big sheet of paper. You should also have a piece of paper that looks like this, which is your kite tail, and you'll have an instruction booklet in there too. So if you don't get to watch this video, you still know how to make them. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do with our kite is, it looks very complicated, but I promise you it's not. We're going to cut out the main the main butterfly of our kite, and we can get a grown-up's help for this. If it's too complicated, have a grown-up help you. So you'll end up with your butterfly kite shape. What you're then going to do is fold it in half. And the reason we do this, I'm going to show you on this piece of paper because I actually did already cut mine out, is there is a tiny little triangle, kind of diamond shape in the middle here. And what we need to do before we forget, because we don't want to get to the end and tape it all up and it be too late, we are going to cut out that tiny little triangle shape so it looks like this. And then we can continue. Okay, so once you've got that shape cut out, that little tiny diamond, you'll see it when you open it up, right in the middle, the little hole. We are going to do our best decorating. So you can use anything inside your bag. I did throw in some stickers, so you can use stickers. I did some crayoning, so you can use crayons, stickers, and you can decorate both sides if you want to, but the side with no writing on, the plain side, that's the most important side. Okay, so you can give both sides a color if you want, or you can just do one. Okay, once you've decorated your kite and you've got it to look exactly how you want to, we are going to start building it. Now this can be a little confusing, so listen carefully. The good thing with watching a video is you can pause me, right? Okay, so there are two lines on this kite, and it says fold together on each one. So we just do exactly that. We are going to fold those two so that they meet in the middle, like this. Okay, so once you've got that fold, inside your bag you will find some rods. You're going to take a doweling rod before we stick together, and you see that long line that goes down the middle? We are going to tape our rod down that line. Super easy. I'm going to grab mine. The one thing you will need is tape. And actually, I've made these kites many times, and it doesn't matter how much tape you use, they always fly. They're very cool. So we're going to just pop some tape, so it's taped right down the middle. Then we're going to fold together like I just showed you, like so. And where it says tape and tape, guess what we're going to do? We're going to add tape. So let's do that together. So we fold it together and we tape it together so that the stick is then in the middle. And then you will see why we needed to cut that little triangle, because now you can see your stick poking through, and that is where we're going to tie the kite string. Okay, so this side should look like this. It's tied together. It's got the rod through the middle. So now comes the other rods that you have. So you have two big ones and you have two small ones. And if you look at your kite, I think you'll be able to see where they go, because the lines are very clear. Two small ones go on either side and you tape them. So let's do those first. So we're gonna have, you can lay it right on where the dotted lines are and just tape them in place. Super easy. I think the longest part of making this kite is decorating it and making it look really cool. So you've got the two rods at the bottom and the one in the middle. Now we're going to add these two, and these go right on top of each other, one here and one here. And again, you can see, right, the lines are marked out for you, and it doesn't matter if your rod goes over where the lines show on your butterfly. That's absolutely fine if the rods are a tiny bit longer, or if you want to cut them down, you can cut them down, but it's not necessary. The kite will fly either way, trust me. They're good flyers. Okay, so now we have got our main butterfly kite shape. So when you fly it, it's going to be this way, which is why we decorated this side. Okay, so the next job is to make the kite's tail. So do you remember in your pack, you had this, it's double this side, this is folded, this long piece of lined paper. We're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna decorate that piece of paper. I colored mine all in red, but you can do whatever color you want to. After we've decorated, we're just gonna cut, and again, you can ask a grown-up for help, or you can do it by yourself. We're gonna cut the lines, so you will have lots of strips. Now this is going to make the tail of the kite, so you can do as many as you want. If you want to do all of the strips, it's going to be a huge tail, but if you just want to do 4 or 5, then it won't be very long, but that's up to you. Once you've cut your strips, here's a fun part. You have to crumple them all together like this. Now the reason we crumple them is to make the paper lighter, which makes the kite fly better. So we get all of our pieces. I've just used 6, I think. I dropped one. And we crumple them all together like this. All right, so I crumpled all mine. I did 2, 4, 6. Now, can you see on the bottom of your kite, there is a piece here that says tail, and the same on the opposite end. So your tail is going to hang. It's going to come all the way down from one end to the other. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to uncrumple our kite tail, and we're going to tape one right to one end where it says tail. Can you guess? Then we're going to just uncrumple them all, and we're going to attach them all together to make our kite's tail. And again, like I said, you can use as many as you want. If you just want a couple and just have a very, very short tail, you can do that. As I understand, the more pieces you have on the tail, the higher it flies, I think. Maybe it will tell us in the actual instructions. That's what I was told when we were building them with the school. So once you've got your pieces on, you can fold it all the way around to the other side, to the end of your kite, the other side where it says tail, and we're going to tape it on. Like so. So it's like a big loop on the bottom of your kite. All right, now the last finishing touch. What do we need to fly a kite? A string. So in your bag, you will find a string, and you might need some help for this because it can be a bit fiddly to get the string through the little hole that we made. So we're going to pop it through the hole. It is very fiddly. You might have to make the hole bigger, or it might go through. I'm struggling, so I'm going to poke mine through with the scissors just to save time. Here it is. And then we tie it very carefully onto our kite so that our string is attached and we can begin flying. All right. So we have attached our string. We're ready to go. Today is, I'm actually filming this on Monday, but I understand it's going to be nice and breezy for the rest of the week. So hopefully you can build and take your kite somewhere to fly them, or wait for a windy day and save it. All right, so that is it. That is our finished kite. The other item we have in our craft bags today is also a kite. This is a different kind of kite. This is just a hanging kite that we can dangle from outside and watch it blow. So let's do that one. Inside your bag, you will have a diamond. And again, you can decorate this. I've got stickers on mine this time, and I did some circles, some little bubbles, but you can do whatever you want to decorate it. Then we're just gonna make it kind of a kite shape. So we've got our 2 sticks. You can use school glue or hot glue. If you use hot glue, what do I say? Get an adult's help. And we are just going to attach our sticks in the shape of a cross to the points of the kite, here to here, and then the top to the bottom. Super easy. So if you're using hot glue, don't forget to ask for help. Have somebody assist you with that, because we don't want any accidents, okay? We're going to squish it down until the glue is dried. If you're using school glue, you might just need to take a few hours for the glue to dry before you carry on with the next part, okay? Then we're going to take our string and pop it through the hole in the top. And again, you might need a grown-up's help for this. We're just going to tie it, and this is how we're going to dangle our kite to make it hang. All right, that was easy. We might need help tying a little knot in the top. And then it's missing its tail. So again, in your bag, you will find some tissue paper. And we are going to attach the tissue paper to this side. This is the back of the kite. And again, you can tape, actually I'm going to tape it. It might be easier. You can tape all your ends together. And some of you might have different colors. I think you've all got 3 pieces maybe, but you can use as many as you want to make your tail. I am going to tape all these together first. Now I'm going to attach them onto my kite, onto the bottom. And I have my kite. Yay! So decorate your kites, build them, and go and hang them outside. See if they can blow in the wind. And happy National Kite Month to you all. I hope to see you soon. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.